Call of Duty Warzone, is it the best battle royale? It might just be. It might just be. So if you didn't already know by the title of the video and what I just said 2 seconds ago, today I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty Warzone, the new battle royale for Modern Warfare that just came out like a week ago, a little over a week ago now. And I just kind of wanted to give my impressions, my opinion on it. I guess this will sort of be a review, not that big of a review, but so first things first, I just want to say I'm really enjoying it. It's just a solid battle royale. I think it's better than Blackout, at least what Blackout was at launch. I haven't played it since then. So it might be better, but at this point, I think this is the better battle royale than Blackout. But that's just me. So first things first, I want to talk about some good things, and then there are issues with it for sure. This isn't a perfect game, but to start out with here, the game is free, which is great for, well, everyone. Me personally, I already bought Modern Warfare when it came out, so I already had it. But if you don't, it's fine because you can play this for free, and you pretty much get access to everything, except you just can't play multiplayer or the campaign or Spec Ops. But you can play everything in Warzone. You can make your own loadouts and stuff. It's pretty nice. It's great. I love that they opened it up to players. And the great thing about it is that even though it's free, it's not overly monetized. I mean, they still have the store, obviously, but the store gives you, it tells you everything that you get with what you're buying. So you know exactly what you're getting. It's not, loot boxes or supply drops where you just have no idea. And it's all RNG now. You know exactly what you're getting, and they haven't overly monetized it yet. I say that yet because it's Activision. We don't know what they could do. So another thing that's great about this game is just the overall feel of it. Because Modern Warfare, I think, where it fell down for me was everything was great about it. The guns are great. The time to kill was great. But the maps, for multiplayer specifically, just weren't there. They weren't strong enough. There weren't any memorable ones. I can't remember any maps from Modern Warfare. That's why I stopped playing. But now we have something that we can play that is great. It offers progression, and it's fun, which is what this battle royale is. And I want to play it right now instead of doing this video, but obviously I can't do that because I'm making the video. But anyway, another thing that's great is just the new mechanics that's implemented. It has the same mechanics as other battle royales, like bringing your teammates back, but what's special about this is now you get the Gulag. So it's pretty much a second chance 1v1, and it's pretty great. Especially for those games where you kind of die to like BS or something. Say some guy, you run into a house, he grabs an RPG and just rockets the floor, kills both of you, and his teammates come and thirst you or something. That's kind of a BS way to die. It happens. That's why the Gulag is great. You can win that 1v1, come back down, still play. And even if you don't win the Gulag, your teammates can still buy you back for I think it's $4,500. That's another thing about this battle royale is the way it really takes the RNG out of it, because you can pretty much buy everything that you need, and you can either do that through finding money or just killing other people with money. You can buy loadout drops, which are pretty much your custom classes that you can make for the battle royale from multiplayer, and you can use them in the battle royale. So it takes a lot of the RNG out of, oh man, well I died because, well, that guy had a gold AK and I had a white M13. That gold AK does 50 damage a shot. This M13 only does 13. So it's it really takes that RNG out, which I really like. And that's what makes, I think, one of the best things about it is just it really does take that RNG out of everything, and you're not just totally dependent on the loot that you find. You can do well without having to worry about that. So with all the great things I've said about Warzone, there are some bad things. I don't want to not stress that. One of the first things I want to talk about is it's kind of a small detail, but it's kind of annoying. First of all, is the armor plating, the way that works. In theory, it works great. You know, you have 3 plates of armor. I'm not really sure what the multipliers are, but it completely covers your whole body. I think it even covers your head. So you get 3 plates of that. The problem is, if you barely damage an armor plate, then you have to use a whole one to just get that little bit of armor back, which is kind of annoying that you have to do that. I don't know if they'll change this. I don't know if it's already changed, but it's just annoying. Next thing, I think this is probably the biggest problem with this Battle Royale at the moment, which they can fix. I just want to stress is they can fix most of these things. I think all of these things, actually. Well, except maybe the last one here, but the next thing is the audio. I think the audio is really, really screwed up. And what I mean by this is, when you hear gunshots, they can be across the map, but they sound like they're right fucking next to you. And I'm serious, and if you play, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you'll be running somewhere, and you hear these gunshots, and they sound like they're, maybe a block over, when in reality, they're actually across the map, and they're just, like, echoing across the whole thing. It just really makes it hard to be able to pinpoint where people are. To really know if people are really near you or if they're just kind of, again, across the map, not even a threat to you. And back on audio is teammate footsteps and your footsteps are super fucking loud, okay? And then the enemy footsteps you can't hear unless you're just standing still. I mean, you have to be just sitting still most of the time to hear enemy footsteps, which is really, really annoying. They really need to fix that. I think they need to lower teammate footsteps and your own footsteps, raise up the enemy footsteps just a little bit. I'm not saying they need to be super loud to the point where, if you have headsets, you're just automatically, gonna win because you can hear where everyone is. But just knock it down a bit. And back on the audio, the plane at the beginning is, oh my god. If you thought you liked having eardrums, sorry, you don't want to play this then, because that opening plane when you get in there, you literally can't hear anything except the plane. All the time when I'm playing in a party, I can't hear what people are saying because the fucking plane in the background is drowning everything out, and you just can't hear until you finally, jump out. You don't have to listen to the fucking thing anymore. And then, so that's kind of, I think, the biggest issue, but again, they can fix the audio stuff. The next thing, though, I don't really know. It's kind of a nitpicky thing, and that is the RNG of the circle. And that's just kind of, I think, it's a negative, but I think it's a negative they can't really change unless they were to, make a new map or alter this map. But sometimes the circle really just gives huge advantage to someone who's just camping somewhere. What I mean by this is like, say someone is on a cliff face and they're at the top of the cliff and you're at the bottom and the circle's on them, you're kind of screwed. I mean, that team pretty much wins 9 times out of 10, probably more than that. And it just makes it really hard to win a game when you have something like that and you're at such a big disadvantage. At least the Battle Royale like Fortnite, you can build, give yourself cover, you can build up to that cliff. You have more of a chance, but that's more of, that's just kind of what Fortnite's known for, is the building, and that's kind of its own thing. And I know that, a game like this, obviously you just kind of have to deal with that, and I understand that. Again, that's just kind of a little negative. I know they can't really fix that, at least not right now, unless they were to make another map, which they probably will, but at the moment, it's just kind of a little thing that's like annoying, and it pisses you off sometimes when you die to a team that's just camping on a hill that you have to run to because that's where the circle is, and you just get picked off because you literally have no other choice. But other than that, I think Warzone is a really solid game. It's just fun to play. I don't know what it is. It kind of feels like Apex did when that came out. That first week when Apex came out, that game was so fun. And what I really hope is that Infinity Ward keeps up with Warzone, unlike they did with Apex. I think they took too long to get new content out for Apex, and then that content that they put in there was kind of stale anyway, so you didn't even really want to come back for it. But hopefully in the long run, I think I think Infinity Ward can do it and keep Warzone fresh and new, and improve it, keep improving it. But yeah, I just want to ask what you guys think about Warzone. Have you played it yet? Have you not played it? What do you think? Do you like it? Is it trash? Would you rather go back to Fortnite? Do you not really care about battle royales? Leave your comments down below. Leave a like on the video. It really helps a lot. It helps get the video seen by more people. Subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content I make. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You'll find links in the description for that. I'm on Twitter too. Again, you'll find a link for the description for that. I'm also on TikTok now. Don't ask me why. Okay. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.